Good morning, Epcot. Food and wine is here. Let's go. Over 30 booths. Let's go get something to eat. Definitely probably not at all 30. Let's go. Walking in, Spaceship Earth is down for a several-month refurbishment. Interesting to see if they will do anything additional. I don't think they're doing any of the upgrades that they wanted to do coming into COVID. All right, let's go to World Showcase, Monorail. Good timing. Let's go to World Showcase. Normally I go left. Today I'm gonna go right because I think the first booth I want to eat at is just around the corner. It is Food and Wine, not Flower and Garden. Don't know how I'm going to do this video because I'm not really going to be eating a lot. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of pop into certain things, maybe show the menus. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to make anyone watch me eat, but I will tell you, I will show you what I get and my thoughts on that item. It's a warm day. I've been here since 8:30. Came in for park open. A lot of people were going for the merchandise, and I followed the crowd to Cosmic, rode that, and then did single rider at Test Track, and I've kind of just been meandering. I did go into Creations to look at the festival merchandise. Did not film that yet. It was a little busy in there. And I'm not sure what was gone. I think some things are already gone, but I'm not quite sure what they were. So, and first booth is Hawaii, and this is where I'm gonna grab something to eat. I'll show the menu shortly. All right, Hawaii booth, very popular right now. Of course, it's just after 11. Give you a better view of the menu. Wrong side. Cheesecake is available on the Emil's Fromage Montage. Pork slider. Hawaiian rice bowl. Pineapple cheesecake. The beer. Sparkling pineapple wine. And Oahu Sunrise. All right, I got the pork slider for $6, and I went ahead and got the hazy IPA mango guava from Maui Brewing Company. Not much into the fruity beers, but I told myself I'd try something new, so here we go. Pork slider was excellent, and I'm halfway done with the beer. Beer's okay, not bad. I'd probably get it again. I'm not a huge fruity beer kind of guy, but it was not bad. It's refreshing. It says it's an IPA. It doesn't taste like an IPA. It's not as bitter, but all good. All right, the next booth is Shimmering Sips. Right next to Hawaii. They got a strawberry champagne trifle. And then they got mimosas, and they even have a mimosa flight. So a dessert and 3 mimosas. You can get it in a flight. We're gonna make our way towards Canada. There are some booths to my right, Swirled Soak Showcase, and a couple others. I'm gonna pause on those. I'm gonna go around first. I'm gonna come back to those later. Very busy. First day of a festival. The Hawaii booth had a technical issue with some of the registers. It took a little bit longer than normal. Got through it. Refreshment Port has a few things. Their traditional poutine and a braised beef poutine. It's a rabbit. Rabbit. Don't see too many rabbits. All right, Canada booth. It's another popular booth. Probably do this another night. But you got cheddar and bacon soup served with a roll and then a filet mignon. This has been good in the past, or the variations that they've had it. And they have 2 beverages. Looks like a wine and then a beer.
Donald Duck and Frozen.
Yeah, kind of unusual to see a rabbit. See plenty of ducks and other birds. Squirrels too.
Right, that's what I was Robinson. I obviously like Sebastian too.
So something additional to the event. They've done it in the past. Joffrey's has 4 different specialty coffees for the event. Probably wait to do Joffrey's. Wait till Amy joins me. This one is the, looks like, I think it's the creme brulee cold brew. I think that's one of the ones on the quiet in the UK. All right, made it out of the UK. We're gonna cross the channel to France. France always has a busy food booth. Don't think I got anything last year. We were only here a couple days last year for Food and Wine. I can see a sizable line over there. Might be hard to see in the footage. Skyliner. France has a pretty good line, but I don't think it lasts that long. So brioche, escargot, beef bourguignon, and a creme brulee. Several wines. Come back maybe for that beef. I'm not sure about the escargot. I'll probably try the brioche. But that's not going to be it today. Beautiful day. It is hot though. And as soon as we get a little bit of cloud cover, I think the degrees it drops 5 degrees, which is great. I think the next booth is Greece. Definitely gonna try something in Greece with Amy. Correction, this is Brazil. So, feijoada, black beans, pork belly, Brazil nut pesto featuring white rice, Brazilian cheese bread, several different alcoholic beverages. My mistake, I thought that was Greece.
Thank you.
Oh, you're good. All right, a Belgium pack tucked back here. So you got a beer braised beef and 2 different waffles. Brazilian menu. So this is the Belgian menu. Beer braised beef. Probably do that. And then 2 different waffles, one with chocolate and one's with berry compote. And then a couple different beers, 3 different beers with a beer flight. All right, we're up on Greece. Spanakopita, muska, griddled cheese, a lamb gyro. Several different wines. You can get a wine flight here. Spanakopita, muska, griddled cheese, and a gyro. Pretty cool. Right next to them, they have some festival merchandise. I will go in Creation Shop later. It's the Eat to the Beat concert series. All right, we'll come to Japan. You got the teriyaki chicken bun. Osakana karage. Did not pronounce that right. I'm almost positive. Two of my kids will correct me. And beef wagyu. And then an IPA, some sake, and a cocktail. And there's looks like a peach mango boba. Looks like non-alcoholic. So kind of a mocktail. Japan booth, not that busy. People are working their way from either Mexico or Canada. Very cool. So I think they opened up something new back here in Japan. Let me go check it out. All right, very cool. They've added these little popular in Japan little gotcha balls. I remember growing up, grocery stores would have the little football helmets, for 25 cents. Yeah, I think my daughter definitely would like these. Do not know how much each are. I'll find out in a second. All kinds of things. The same things. They got about, each one has about, I've seen multiple, correction, I've seen the same canister on the other sides. So it looks like it's about 5, 6, 7, 8 different canisters. All right, I looked at one of them. One of them said $9. So I don't know if they're the same, if they're all $9, but pretty cool. Different souvenir. Something my daughter will definitely appreciate. All right, we're outside of the American Pavilion. Some more food and wine merch. Windbreaker. How you doing?
Good, and you?
I didn't do that. Wine stopper with Spaceship Earth. There's the topper. I know I have an older one, has Mickey ears on it. Probably had that for 20 years now. So Flavors of America is tucked back here.
Celebrate the fact that Oregon survived.
They've got a Gulf Coast style seafood roll. And they have a New England slider, slow braised beef pot roast with some spicy stuff, horseradish. That actually looks good. And then a freshly chocolate pudding cake. And then they've got 3 different beers. from Florida, Vermont, Massachusetts. Get a beer flight. Try that. All right, I'm gonna stop in Regal Eagle to refill some water. And we are halfway around the World Showcase. Regal Eagle is a good place to kind of stop off, refill your water bottles. All right, water refilled, a little bit of hydration. Good to go. Let's finish the second half of Epcot World Showcase. I think I'm gonna get one more thing. Not sure if it's gonna be savory or sweet. Not sure yet. Definitely wasn't planning on eating a ton today. Definitely not hitting all the booths, all the locations. Just myself today. Others had scheduling conflicts, life, work. It happens. All right, coming into Italy. Let's see what Italy has to offer this year. I think Italy has a hard time doing Italian food in a festival environment. It's been a while. I remember getting a couple things that I enjoyed. Let's see what they have this time. All right, Italy. So they have, I don't know, maybe a deconstructed pizza, street food pizza. They do have a tortellini. Amy likes tortellini, so I imagine we will try that. Chili oil, which sounds good. And then they have like a chocolate mousse with caramel sauce. Amy likes caramel. I'm the chocolate person, so we'll probably split that. And then they have some Prosecco's, an Italian blood orange margarita. For Germany, we have a booth from Spain.
I knew they had paella.
Like a trio. And paella, a cheesecake with orange sauce, and then several alcoholic beverages.
I've only worn it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I think the trio is something that when we were looking at the guide online the other day that it piqued our interest. Again, some of these things I'm interested in trying, and my wife has said, Amy has said that she would like to try. So some of these we'll try together. You know, unless it's a favorite that I've had in the past, like that pork slider, I'm not just gonna try something new. I will wait for Amy. All right, several booths here. You got Germany and the Alps. All right, Germany. So you have the Schneekenudeln, basically pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese, so like a potato pasta. Bratwurst with a pretzel roll, an apple strudel. That's something I would eat. You got a beer flight of several different beers and a wine. Pretty cool. And then you got right next to it, you got the Alps.
We've eaten some already.
So the Alps, they have the warm raclette cheese split cheese with Alpine ham. And you got it with potatoes. And then you have a Kirschwasser Torte. It actually looks good. And then you got several, you got a beer, and then you got a rosé, a frozen rosé. Right across from the Alps in Germany, you have a 3-booth. Good morning. I do.
Awesome. You're fully prepared.
Always. So across from the Alps in Germany, you have a 3-booth festival market with some of the merch. You got the ears, and it's kind of cool. They have a pin. They have a pin of Mickey and Donald. Kind of neat. How you doing? Not necessarily going to go over the price of everything. A lot of the prices are tagged. Spirit jersey's 80, and the ears are 35. And you got your Figment Food and Wine merch. And then you kind of have your fancy Food and Wine merch. Your artwork. Very cool. All right, now we're coming into Refreshment Outpost. Someday this will be a World Showcase Pavilion. Someday, I feel it. Hopefully in my lifetime. So here, the blueberry spice beef stew. I know I mispronounced that. I apologize. And then an impossible sausage. And then a South African cream liqueur chocolate mousse. Kind of looks like the zebra domes a little bit. That's probably a little bit different. And then they have a beer from Ethiopia and one from Fort Lauderdale. And a cider. Pretty cool. All right, I've only got a couple more booths left. I think, and then there's several of the booths that are kind of clustered. A couple of booths by Test Track, and there's a couple over there by Canada that I didn't show, so we'll go over there. But I'm running out of options to get one more thing. Right now, I'm just kind of going by feel. I knew from the get-go I was going to get that pork slider from Hawaii. All right, we got India. As we cross the bridge from the outpost towards China, we have India. They got a potato and pea samosa. And then chicken tikka masala. Several beers. And wine, well, a beer, a wine, and a rum-based drink.
But it's still just the...
Pretty cool. It's popular. All right, coming up on the China booth. I want to say they have a bao bun. I guess they do. So they have chicken dumplings. That looks good. The duck bao bun, interesting. That might be something I'll try. And then some noodles, stir-fry noodles. We got that boba tea, mango peach, a beer, a punch, a couple other cocktails. Pretty cool. China booth is popular. All right, leaving China. Coming into Norway, I think there is a booth on the opposite side of Norway.
Whatever happened to my shirt?
I thought it was a booth. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're coming up on Mexico. We have reached Mexico. Donald meet and greet over there. So the Mexican booth is going to be just outside the pavilions.
Exactly.
Coming up on the Mexico booth, just outside the pavilion.
There's something fast, obviously.
All right, they have a tostada de carnitas, and a flauta de barbacoa. I think my wife and I will be getting both of these. The flan, maybe, we'll see. Got a margarita, 2 different margaritas, and a Mexican craft beer. Labeled as Mexican craft beer, so I don't know what that is. And then the last booth on the actual showcase. It's Australia. I know there's a couple over there by Figment, and there's a couple here by Test Track, so we'll get those. But on the actual showcase walkway proper, that's where we're at. So we're looking like grilled bushberry spice shrimp. A lamb chop. And then a mixed berry pavlova, like a meringue.
Pumpkin.
Pretty cool. And then 3 different wines and a wine flight. Very cool. All right, gonna backtrack a second. We're gonna go into the Odyssey where the Brew Wing. And catch some AC for a few minutes. Maybe I get something to eat there. We'll see. All right, here's your Brew Wing. So they've got 2 different wings, and then they got some Carolina Reaper wings. They have some possible tenders. Several different teas. They have the pickle milkshake from, was it last year that we had that? It must have been last year. Several different beers, couple different, several different hard ciders. As a matter of fact, there's 3 of each. You can get a beer flight or a cider flight. Don't think I'm getting something to eat here. Just not my speed. All right, let's go in. All right, Odyssey is absolutely packed. Really cool. There's easily 100 people in line for food at this location. And this is the Muppets Take Over the Odyssey. Really cool. Here's where the Muppets are actually doing their taste test experiments. They're even filming it. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna head outside, head over to the food booths near Test Track, and then we gotta work our way back over towards where Journey and Imagination Pavilion for those last couple.
Michael!
All right, we are just outside Test Track. Test Track 3.0, or as people are now just saying, Test Track. So you have a fry flight or the yuca flies. You have several booths over here that are going to open later in September. They are not opened with the start of the festival. Coastal Eats and Goja of the Universe, or Goja of the Galaxy. Obviously referencing the Guardians. All right, we're gonna go on Creations later. They were gate controlling the entrances earlier. It doesn't look like they're doing that now. Still looking for one more food item. I knew what I wanted to start. Gonna be winging the rest. All right, so just outside of the Fry Basket, Test Track, Odyssey, we have flavors of fire. We got a Montreal style burger slider, Impossible beef. Then you have a beef skewer and a corned beef. And you have several beers and then a cocktail with whiskey.
Montreal style.
Correction, that's gonna be one beer and a wine. Flavors of Fire, just outside of Creations and Test Track. So while I'm walking over to the last several booths that I have not seen, what's a must ride for you here at Epcot? Are you roller coaster thrill? Are you boat ride, slow ride like Spaceship Earth and Ratatouille, Frozen, or the roller coasters, Cosmic Rewind, and then Test Track? You know, what kind of ride is a must do for you here at Epcot every time? Lately, every time we've been here, we will wait in the queue for Cosmic. If we don't rope drop it, we'll wait an hour. It's typically Cosmic runs right to the limit of the wait time suggestion. but we will ride it at least once per trip. Took Amy and I don't know, about 40 iterations to finally hit all 6 songs. For whatever reason, Conga eluded us from completing the set. So now we've completed the set. Today I got Everyone Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Side note, I saw them in concert many years ago, as well as Amy. Favorite song? Mine's September, although Disco Inferno is the second. All right, here we go. All right, here's a Bramblewood Bites. It's a newer food booth, I believe.
Did he say anything?
So you got a cider brine pork tenderloin, a river trout, and then Brussels sprouts and root vegetables. And then you've got a cream ale and a wine and a mixed cocktail. That pork tenderloin would be good. And then we've got milled and mulled. So you have a squash bisque, a carrot cake, a cheesecake, and an apple cinnamon caramel mini churros sundae. That actually looks good. Kind of digging the carrot cake. Might have to get the carrot cake. There's one more. That carrot, unless something over here at this last booth. I can go sweet with the carrot cake, unless something over here tops the list.
Yes. Oh. Is that where you want to go?
Well, Amy's just here.
Oh.
All right, this is Forest and Field. We got an autumn chili featuring Impossible Beef. We've got a ravioli. And then a sandwich. I think I found what I'm getting. And then they've got a stout, a Pinot Noir, and a Chardonnay. Chocolate peanut butter stout. A chocolate peanut butter stout. I'm gonna repeat, a chocolate peanut butter stout. 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 Chocolate peanut butter stout. Yep. Although not today. Gonna have to do that one either this weekend or Monday. Yeah, definitely doing that. Gonna get the sandwich today. I'll be back. All right, got the sandwich, $6.25. We'll get back to you on how it is and what actually was in it. All right, back to you in a sec. All right, sandwich was really good. Just finish that up. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm sorry. Sciata sandwich. It's mortadella, prosciutto, ham, sun-dried peppers, arugula. It's a stracciatella cheese, fall squash, mostarda, and pistachio pesto on warm focaccia. So it was really good. I would get it again, and I think generally my food rankings tend to be, would I eat it again? Will I not eat it again? Or maybe. So I will definitely eat this again. Good value, $6.25. All right, almost done with my day here at Epcot Food and Wine, opening day. I got to do what I wanted to do. I'm gonna go in Creation Shop now, show you a little bit of the merchandise. I'm not gonna run through everything, tell you prices on everything. There are other creators who are excellent at showcasing that. I'm generally not much of a merch guy. There are certain things I like, certain things I gravitate towards, but I will show you a little bit of what I see. But I do want to show, they've decorated 2 of the trash cans for Food and Wine. And this actually, you can purchase the salt shaker version of these in the shop. I'll show you that when I get inside, but here's the second one. Someone's standing next to it, but you'll get an idea. All right, let's go in Creations. Get some AC. Earlier this morning, the place was packed. They had a line coming in, or they basically was doing controlled access. I have a feeling some things got sold out real quick, but I'm not sure what. It might have been the pass holder shirts. I'm not sure. So here's your festival merch. You got your Spirit jersey, which I think is $75. You got your lounge flies. Tank top. And you got a t-shirt with Donald Duck. Here's the salt shakers, salt and pepper shakers. Mickey and Minnie on this one. Pretty cool. They're $15 each. There's both versions of them. An ornament. Here's the other salt and pepper shaker. Got a lug bag, got a Food and Wine lug bag. Aprons, hand towels, mixing spoons, or actually measuring spoons. T-shirts. Got your Tervis tumblers or Tervis-esque tumblers. Got a different t-shirt, kind of a multicolored t-shirt. It's kind of cool. You got your cork, Food and Wine corkboard puzzle. The glasses. You got a windbreaker. You got your hat. Festival food tray. Kind of got a clear festival bag. It's new this year. I don't think I've seen something like that before. Got your wood coasters, your wine stopper. You have your, I don't know if this is Corksicle brand. It is Corksicle brand. Donald and Daisy. Focus doesn't want to work. It's hot. Been outside.
Something.
Toasters?
Yeah.
That's a perfect excuse for me to get this.
Saw someone holding the pass holder shirt, so it's obviously available. You might have to ask for that behind. Muppet Labs t-shirt, Beaker and Professor Honeydew. It's a bag. It's not a lug bag, but it's just like a little bag. They do have a Muppets lug. And because I can see the price is $65. 65. 65. Got some Figment Food and Wine. Figment stuff.
I want to make sure we get these.
More Muppet Labs. The Figment tumbler. More of the Spirit jersey. Actually, this is a sweatshirt. No, Spirit jersey. We got a tank top. Got a tray for one. Figment. We got your Figment plush as well. Very cool. So that's pretty much it for Food and Wine, other than me seeing the actual pass holder shirt. I'm gonna go ask, just because I want to see what it looks like. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, they were sneaky. They put the annual pass holder shirts over here in the annual pass holder section. So you've got a front pocket logo, no pocket, pass holder Food and Wine. I promise my camera is better than this. It does not want to focus.
That's all good.
Thanks.
I just came out of that.
And then on the back, we have Beaker Honeydew. We got Remy. And again, sorry that it is not focusing. But that's the shirt for annual pass holders. Pretty cool. And for kicks and giggles, $35. And we've got an annual holder, pass holder mug. With kind of the plated logo. Again. And they've got a pass holder Food and Wine bag. It's a lug bag. It's $135. It's like a cooler bag. Insulated cooler bag of some sort. And then they have like a lug lunchbox. I think I hit a setting where it's not focusing. But this is $90. And it looks like it's got a, probably wear it as a crossbody as well. Yep, so they got the lug kind of crossbody. They've got like the cooler bag, and then the pass holder shirt. Now it wants to focus. Awesome. And the mugs, pretty cool. And they do have the other lug, the Remy lug. Very cool. First day of the festival. Absolutely bonkers. Had a good time. Walked around, did what I wanted to do. I'm gonna go over to Connections and get a refill of water before we head out. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for me today. Opening day, food and wine. I enjoyed walking around, seeing the booths, seeing a lot of people. Tried 2 items. One that I knew I was gonna like, the pork slider, Hawaiian pork slider at the Hawaiian booth. And then I tried that sandwich at Forest and Wood. Both were really good. I'd get those again. Saw many other things I want to try, many other things that I know my wife wants to try, Amy, and then some of the things that we'll try together. Yeah, so first day. The event starts today, goes all the way, I think, till November 22nd. So plenty of time to get out here. Fall's a busy month, or fall's a busy season here in the parks. You got Halloween, you got the festival, you have the Universal Studios parks having their Halloween. So a lot of things going on. Weather's starting to get good. It's a good time to come to Orlando. It's hot today, that's for sure. Drink plenty of water. Get your hydration in, liquid IV, Gatorade, however you need to do it. But yeah, had a great day. Still kind of getting a feel for how I want to film, what I want to film. You know, I'm not chasing the news of the day. I'm not chasing everything. There's no way I could have eaten at 30 booths today. It's just me. But yeah, so with Spaceship Earth in my background, I think it's a good time to say goodbye. Fountains are working. Excellent people still streaming in. It's gonna be a busy day at Epcot. Glad to see it. Glad to see the parks busy. I love it when parks are busy, the energy. Yeah, wait times go up, but it's fun seeing all the people. So that'll do it. So if you like this video, subscribe. Yeah, I know we had a few videos and then we had a lull. Pretty soon I'll film a video to kind of explain where we're at. Things have changed since that intro video, for the better. So, but I will approach that topic at another day. You all have a great day, and I will see you in the parks. Hope you had the best day since yesterday.
Spotted though.